Hello everyone, welcome back. This will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of April 27th. And at this time I'd like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and hitting the hype button. Wow, thank you. And of course, all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from each and every one of you about how you appreciated the channel. It resonated. You're grateful you found it. So it is so nice that you take time out of your day to say that to me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for all your kindness. Thank you. All right, and you're starting out with the King of Cups. So there you are, in your strength, in your power, in your knowing. So you are right at home here. You're understanding that something around you is now presenting itself, new relationships, new friendships, and you are really feeling stronger about your choosing this week. Like you really are allowing things to come to you. You know, you're pulling out all the stops. You're pursuing something special in your life, and it's because it's a desire that you have to make this come to life. So you're really sitting in your strength this week. Oh, looks like there's the beginning of a new relationship for some of you, or coming together with somebody that you've known for a while. But this is a new partnership, new beginnings, new opportunities. And it's somebody that you actually care about, and they care about you. Like this is something that is really practical and caring. If this is a relationship in any form, it is a very strong bond, and it's going to last for quite some time because you guys really get along. You help each other. You're there for each other. You just right place, right time with the right person. And it really helps you to make much more understanding for yourself and what you want. You know, this is a good partnership. There could be a potential for marriage in the future, but there is a wonderful connection coming in for you. And you're ready for it. That's what you've been getting ready for. And the Tower card. Well, that's all right. You have to let go of things in order to start something fresh and new. And you already started. Like you knew, you seen this. This was not a sudden change to you. You could see it, the writing on the wall. This was just your awakening call towards it, to release it, to let it go, so that you could change for yourself and the better. So this is a more happier change for yourself. Like it's not totally a disaster because you had already started to correct, to help yourself get ready for this. You knew the writing was on the wall and you did the right thing for yourself. So as well as everything else around you may be falling apart, you're okay because you're willing now to not only start fresh, but to build from the ground up something much more better. Oh, 7 of Cups. Look at that. Dreams, understanding you need to make a choice. You've been holding off for this for a while. Like you thought about it, but then you sort of put it on the back burner all the time. Well, no, it's time's up. You need to stop dreaming about this and take action. And you will now come to the realization this week that it's probably overdue for many of you, but it's going to get done because you want the change now. No more just dreaming about it, thinking about it, wondering about it. You're taking the steps now to bring it to life. And the 2 of Pentacles. So look at that. Much more calmer you become. Things around you settle down. You're much calmer on the inside as well as the outside. And things are just starting to go with the flow much easier, and it helps you to calm down yourself, like not overthink, overreact. Things are being much more predictable for you, and you like that. because then you can see how to take care of things. And the Nine of Swords, yes. Some of you are just beginning to understand your own things that you hold back on yourself, your worries, your fears, your stress. You know, that maybe for a few of you, it looks like you haven't been sleeping well either. It's like an insomnia, feeling like it's almost hopeless, like things weren't going to change around you. And then once you decided to change your direction, pick this path, and have follow through on it, it sort of helped you to not only relax and things to calm down, but it allowed you to get the rest that you need so that you can think much more clearer on your feet as well. And look at that, the Sun card. New beginnings, new opportunities, peace, pleasure, happiness. You know, your vitality's back. You're having more fun. You know, you're making celebrations. This is success. This is your rebirth. You know, all is well with the world, and you are quite elated about starting something brand new. You're not overthinking it. You're not over worrying about it. You're realizing it's time to do it. And the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely making, you know, the right steps for yourself. Understanding it's time. You've wanted to do this anyhow. And you could see that it was time. So you definitely, you know, planted your seeds. Things are actually around you really starting to change and go in a good way. And this is all your hard work. This is coming to life because of you. You know, you stuck to your routines. You did what you had to do. You did the responsible things when you had to. And now this is your rewards for doing all of that. So that's wonderful. But it looks like your finances are in good order here. Aw, Ten of Swords. Definitely somebody around you, and you knew, you could sense it. There was a painful ending, betrayal, you know, and it left you with some pretty bad scars, if not physically, mentally. And it helped you to realize that you needed to get out of a situation. Now, this situation can be at work, at home, family, friends. But you are finished with this now. You're much wiser. You can see the writing on the wall, and you will admit when you see it, not deny it. So you are picking yourself up, healing yourself. You're done with whoever this was that betrayed you. And moving away, moving on. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, taking care of your finances, yourself, your future. You've already planted your seeds. They're not, you know, getting there as quick as you had anticipated or wanted, but they're getting there. So it helps you to stay calmer, realizing that, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, but it is coming around. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's a new opportunity for you. This could be a new career, a creative project, but something that is going to give you not only financial help, but mentally as well, because this is something that is lining up with you, something you enjoy. And when you pick something that you like to do, it's a labor of love. And it's not hard work, it's just learning knowledge for yourself. But you have now a new spark of interest in something, and you're willing to let go of the past to step into this opportunity, new beginning. And this is something that is really a creative project, and you like creative projects. You like to get your hands in there. And the Page of Swords. So definitely standing your ground. You're realizing, okay, you know, it's a little bit of a storm warning. Could be a disagreement coming in for you, or perhaps it's already happened, which helped you to make your choices much easier. There could be a relationship that is not quite what you thought it was. So you're seeing that sort of light as well. You're thinking really quick on your feet. You know, you're watching what you say to people, but you're getting your point across. You're not trying to win at all costs. It's already done. You know, if this is a relationship, you've realized that it's run its course. It's time to move on. It's your decision. You're realizing you have to make the first move, not expect the others to. And, you know, that's not always easy to gather, but you've managed to do it this time. And the 3 of Rods. So most definitely moving forward on something. Trips for some of you abroad, like going from some place that you're familiar with to some place that you're not. You're making progress. You're forging ahead. You're being more entrepreneur, like enterprise. And it looks like you're looking for new opportunities overseas. Like you are really looking to the future, understanding that there's more out there that you want and will achieve once you make that first step. And the High Priestess, look at how calm you are. Things are really starting to just be at ease in your life, and you need that right now. You know, you're more secure, you're more driven in some cases, but you're trusting yourself, you're listening. You know, you have a higher standard for yourself than what you've been recently going through, so you're willing now to shift gears and change directions in some cases because it's time for you to move past this. And once you do, everything just seems to just flat calm. Everything just falls in order. Things go along much easier. And your relationships in all levels start to begin to develop and grow. And the Justice card. Yeah, it looks like there's a legal contract that needs to be settled and dealt with. And you're willing to do that. You know, you're very fair about stuff like that. But you want more clarity. You want to make sure that there's balance here. And you're willing then and only then to take up this legal paperwork and deal with it. This could be something that is owed to you from the past, you know, a settlement of some course, but you need to sign the documents. This could be you taking a new job. Again, you know, could be divorce. Whatever it happens to be for you, you're making sure it's a clear slate. You're not having to bring this back up in the future. It's just done. Once it's signed and sealed, it's finished. You can be taking a contract for a job. You can be taking a contract for a residence that you plan to rent, you know, whatever it happens to be, or a mortgage rewrite. And the 4 of Wands. Look at the celebration. Invitations, happy times, get-togethers. That's really nice to see for you. I like that. You're getting along with people. Things are happening much more easy in your life. You're rejoicing. You're having a good time. You're finding people that you feel like are like family. And that can be friends as well as relatives. It doesn't have to necessarily be actual family. This is just people that you really get along with. But there's celebration, joy, harmony. There could be marriage, you know. But there is a community that you're coming together with where you not only feel welcome, but satisfied. But there is a real celebration coming in. And the celebration can be anniversaries, birthdays, births, graduations. Oh, there's so many things in life to celebrate. And you are at the top of your game going forward with this. You're just overjoyed with how happy and content your future is becoming. And the Emperor. Yeah, sitting in your power, your strength, your convictions. You know what you did to get where you're at. You're taking the leadership role in this. You're feeling much more structured in all the things in your life. And you found your power. You know, your fulfillment. You're in control. You're focused on this, achieving what you desired. So you're not backing down. You're just sitting back, looking out, realizing all that you survey over and asking yourself, do I need to do any more? But you have all the opportunities here to change your future by doing this. And you have already chosen where you want to go, what you're going to have in your life. You're that determined. And it looks like it's going to pan out quite well for you. You're going to be very satisfied. You're not going to, have that lust feeling at the end of this. All right, so one bigger tarot card. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Sitting in your power. Success, successful new adventures, management. You're moving forward nicely. Like you really are in control of this. And you're taking bolder moves than you have probably ever, and realizing that I can do this, that little train that could and should, that sort of thing. And you're much more comfortable with all this process going forward. So it's coming in naturally. New opportunities, new adventures, and new people. All right, and your oracle card. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Absolute. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.